Race 1 at Flemington for the first Metropolitan race of the season is a benchmark 70 over the 1100 metres and with Midtown Boss on top. I think that his class just gets him home. It was very good in his prior preparations, having 3 of them, and he was very good last campaign, running second behind Legio 10, and prior to that running third behind Eamon Who Dares, who goes around in the Chester Manifold, being a harder race. I think he should stalk the speed, or could set the speed himself and come ploughing over the top of them or lead all the way. I don't. It doesn't matter how he'll win it, but I think he will win it. Coriolis will be charging late. Mornington Glory's been running well, and Daily Biggle, the other one that needs to improve to win. But Midtown Boss, it looks his race to lose. Race number 2 at Flemington is the Australian Trainers Association played a benchmark 70 over the 1400 metres, and it's not as simple as Carazana will be winning, but I think the favourite will win. But Ginger and Pink will give him a race. But Carazana, coming down from Sydney, has had only the 3 runs. First up here, Luke Curry, good strong rider in the settle, will peel out at the top of the straight or midway to make its run and just pass them all. Ginger and Pink will also be making a run at the same time, but has race fitness and a little bit of weight on the favourite, because the favourite has to carry 58 kilos and Ginger and Pink only carries the 54.5, which she won with last start Tatum Bull Sticks with the Coleman, Peter Moody and Kath Coleman combination. Kremitz for third. His last start win was very impressive, and his start before rerun second was also very impressive. Big chance. And Altruist for fourth. Carazana, I think, will win, but he's going to have to earn it. Race number 3 at Flemington is the Henry Byron Moore Zero Met win over the 1600 metres, the third on the card, and I'm very, very confident here on Aperitivo. They bypassed Mooney Valley to come to Flemington, the bigger track, over the mile, and I think that this horse has already performed at this level, well, better performed at sea level than the rest of the field is, and I think can take a lot of beating. And I think $5 is a bit of a gift here, because I can very easily see this horse starting a lot shorter. King's Taj has won its last 2, well, not impressively, but won well. Mr. Traficante has been running really well, and will be charging home. And Magna Per, couple of wins on the board this campaign, and I think can run well, though has had a long campaign here. But Aperitivo for mine in race 3. I think it can take a bit of beating over the mile. Very confident. Race number 4 Flemington is the New Year played over the 1700 metres at benchmark 70 level, and on with the Aria Electra, coming out of a Caulfield 1600 metre benchmark 70 that Aperitivo also comes out of, and I think she'll frank the form in race 3. And this horse is going to be up on pace, or will settle handy, and I think it has a bit of a map advantage over the other chances in the race, being Hard Squeeze and Starry Ann. And I think its class, being competitive at this level and have proven itself at benchmark 70 level, even though it's got a lot of placings to its name, I think it can score another win where it deserves to win. Last start win coming in a benchmark 58 on the 11th of the 10th, but I still think this horse is going to be proving hard to beat here. Hard Squeeze will be charging home, and Starry Ann can run well. Been a little bit disappointing this campaign, but I'm interested to see what it does. And Swindon last, the other one that will be charging home and is over the odds at the massive odds at $51. Race number 5 of Flemington is the 2024 Stud and Stable Staff Awards benchmark 70 over the 1800 metres, and I'm with Texas T on top. I was with Move for Lakes, but since it's been scratched, I'm now with Texas T, and I'm pretty confident on this horse's chances. It was an absolute flying run first up, came charging home from the back. Mickey D in the saddle here, and has won at Flemington before in a dominant fashion. Will settle towards the tail, but will be charging home, and I think can score here. 1800 metres will suit this horse down to the ground. Oceans Above is a Flemington winner as well, and can run really well. Fourth up, Hard Fit, Celine Gaudry in the settle for Simon Zara. For third, I've got Whiskey on the Hill. Second up, Blake Shin coming down from Queensland to ride this horse, and I think it's his only ride for the day, so something to take into account there. And My Brother's Keeper in for fourth, but Texas T for mine. I think his class can show through here in the benchmark 70 1800, being the 5th race on the card. Race number 6 at Flemington is the listed Bagot handicap over the 2800 metres, and I'm with Glenn Tanius. I'm very confident on this horse. Drops a lot in weight from his last start effort. He won't know himself with the 54 kilos. Damien Lane knows this horse really well. Has won dominantly his past 2, and I think he can score another win on the board and deserves to be a a short price favourite and will start shorter than the 280 on the day. I can see that happening. Ruling, I think, is the only danger to it. Was very good last start, winning over the 2,400 metres on a wet track at Caulfield, and dry ground distance won't be an issue, and does have the lightweight for Jamie Carr, and the Mar Eustace team do know how to train a stayer. A Maid, I thought, was very good in the Queen Elizabeth, just couldn't pick his feet up last start in the Zipping Classic, and I think he's over the odds at $10. And I also think that the other Australian bloodstock runner in Herman Hess is also over the odds, 54 for Mickey D, but the inside barrier worries me. But still think it's over the odds at $12. But Glen Taney is for mine in the bracket. I think he'll score and score comfortably. Race number 7 at Flemington is the listed Chester Manifold Stakes, the second of the two features on this traditional New Year's Day program over the 1,400 metres. And I'm with the one at a bit left of field here. I'm with Validated at $8. I think this horse represents a lot of value. Is the lightest racehorse in the field, only having the 13 starts, and has been very good, winning 6 of those with 4 placings, being 2/3 and 2 seconds. Fourth up, hard fit. Domtoner in this is at the 54 kilos. Has Berry 11, will settle back in the field, but it has got an excellent turn of foot. And there should be good speed here with More Vada, Pashiro can settle handy, Unusual Culture, Crosshaven not an option. They're all going to go for it, including Mr. Exclusive and Who Dare. So I think there's going to be good speed on. I think you want a horse that's going to settle backwards with a lightweight, and this is what this horse is, and he'll be charging home. Pashiro, Flemington, 1,400 metre dry ground, loves it, and definitely worth a ticket each way. Unusual Culture, third up, might need another one, but I think can run well. And More Vada, he's an old war horse. You'd love to own a stable for them. $26, he's over the odds, but in the Chester Manifold, I'm with Validated. Race number 8 at Flemington is the George Watson Benchmark 70 1,400 to end the card on New Year's Day, and I'm with Call Him Iggy here. I think he's been very impressive in his 2 wins, and he is undefeated, being 2 from 2. He's got the inside draw barrier number 3, Dylan Brown McMonagle in the saddle, who's running very well. The Mar Eustace Polish was impressive on debut, was backed it up by a very good win from a bad draw last start, and should settle somewhere near the lead, and I think can take run again, where Belair, the favourite, will be right out the back. He has run well his past 3 and deserves to win one, but does have to carry the weight to do so. And Call Him Iggy gets 3 kilos. I mean, that's enough to turn the table or keep him at bay, in my opinion. So Call Him Iggy over Bel Air. Harbin for third, I thought, was over the odds at $10 in Ken Royal. And Helix for fourth for Jamie Carr and Clinton McDonald. Was a disappointment last up, but hopefully can bounce back here. But Call Him Iggy to prove his class and remain undefeated. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for New Year's Day, Chester Manifold and Bagot Handicap Day. I've really enjoyed doing the form for this card and really enjoyed finding a couple of winners, hopefully, and off a strong weekend in having 4 winners at Moonee Valley. I'm hoping I can continue on with that here, and I'll see you on Saturday, next Saturday for, I'm pretty sure it's Caulfield. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's Caulfield. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.